Hello, geometry students. Today we are learning lesson 9-3, circles in the coordinate plane. Our learning targets are, I will write the equation for a circle given the graph or center and the radius of the circle. And I will graph a circle from its equation. Our vocabulary is center, centro, circle, círculo, radius, radio. The theorem, equation of a circle, says an equation of a circle with center HK and radius R is x minus h squared plus y minus k squared is equal to the radius squared. So if we have a circle with a radius r and a center at h comma k, then x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals r squared. Let's work with example 1. The question is asking, what are the center and radius of the circle with this equation? So the center will be at opposite, remember, because of the parentheses. The center will be at -5, comma, +4. So the positive became negative and the negative became positive. And then the radius is not 9, it's the square root of 9, which is equal to 3. Example 2. What is the equation for the circle with center 6, 2 and radius 8? Well, let's label 6, 2 as HK. So the equation is going to be x minus h squared plus y minus k squared is equal to r squared. Now we're going to plug in to this x minus the h is 6 and parentheses y minus the k is 2 squared, and the radius is 8, but we have to square it. So 8 squared is 64. This is r, and we have to do r squared, which is 64. Example 3. What is the equation of circle A? Well, we need to figure out what the center is, and what the radius is. The center is -4, comma, and then down 2, so -2. We're talking about where is this center at, and this is the center. And then we need to know what the radius is, and the radius is going to be from the center to the outside, which is 3 units. And then we need to write the equation. So it's going to be x minus -4 squared plus y minus -2 squared is equal to r squared. And let's simplify this because a minus becomes plus. So x plus 4 squared plus y plus 2 squared equals 3 squared, which is 9. When you're ready, turn the page. Example 4. Is the point -11, 2 on the circle with radius 5 and center -7, 4? What we're going to do first is write the equation. So x minus negative 7 squared plus y minus 4 squared is equal to 5 squared, which simplifies to be x plus 7 squared plus y minus 4 squared is equal to 25. The second thing that we need to do is plug in this point that they're talking about. So plugging in negative 11, 2 to x and y and see, does it equal 25? If it does, then it will be on the circle. All right, so we're going to plug in negative 11, add 7, square it, plus plugging in 2 for y squared. Does that equal 25? So our second step is to plug in negative 11 comma 2 to x and y. So negative 11 plus 7 is negative 4. 2 minus 4 is negative 2. We still want to see, does it equal 25? Negative 4 squared is 16, and negative 2 squared is 4. Does that equal 25? Does 20 equal 25? No. So is that a point? No. Negative 11 comma 2 is not a point on the circle. Example 5. What is the equation of circle B? So we need to know the center, and the center is 2, 0. And then we need to know the radius, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. So the radius equals 4. All right, so x minus 2 squared plus y squared, because if we subtract 0, you just get y. And then 4 squared is 16. So that's how we write the equation of that circle. And our last example, example number 6. Graph the circle. Identify the radius and the center. Okay, the radius is the square root of 49. And the square root of 49 is 7, because 7 times 7 is 49. The center is 5, 1, because remember it's going to be the opposite of these numbers. The opposite of negative 5 is positive 5, and the opposite of negative 1 is positive 1. Now we graph it. So we're going to go over 5, up 1, and then we are going to, I think I can make a circle with this. Maybe. So the radius will be 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm counting from the center. 5, 6, 7. And I can do that from anywhere. So I know that my circle is going to go through at least these points. And I'm going to try to draw a shape. It does. That's so cool. And on your assignment, you'll be able to do something similar to make a perfect circle like that. And I'm kind of happy that that perfect circle went through all 4 of those points, But even if we're to go this distance, that would also be a distance of 7. Anywhere on the circle has a radius of 7. And that completes our notes on 9-3. So please start your assignment and complete that. We will do an activity with circles tomorrow.